Alright, so let's keep talking to this guy.
Did you retrieve the tech?
I'd like to know more about the Forbidden Zone.
That glowing red scar? That laser lobotomy canyon maze carved in the landscape as if by some child? It is Mobius's fortress. From that hemorrhoidal fissure, he sends his amazing robo-scorpions to terrify and irritate us. He always tended to the dramatic.
Okay. Can you tell me more about these pylons?
Ask Boros. I believe he knows more about the fence than any brain. Except maybe Mobius. Mobius was involved in their construction, if I recall. But he's such a hack, he probably was reading off Boros' notes and schematics.
It seems like Mobius is smarter than all of these people combined. It really does. Ask him quite about this brain extraction you all performed.
Well, we didn't actually do it. We tried to clean up after, as always, but usually the auto-dock runs are remote. But we programmed it, or Mobius did.
Of course he did, because he knows what he's doing, you don't.
This new wrinkle with the Tesla coils in your skull was unexpected. I mean, we predicted we'd have a breakthrough eventually, but...
Right.
Dala knows more. She supervised your spine peel and the heart
spine
circumcision,
peel.
then dumped them both into the tanks in the sink above. Quite sanitary. Sure took her time. She always takes longer than projected with lobotomite surgeries. Not sure why.
You said before Mobius might have my brain.
Yes. In all probable likelihoods, yes. Possibly. That it may have gone to Mobius is merely an inkling. I don't know why, but it may be something involving the surgery code. Actually, I don't know.
Oh my god.
All I know is it misplaced itself, or it floated off. They get into robots.
These people are fucking idiots. What's this autodoc surgery code you mentioned? Mobius set up the autodoc medical routine, so you think he's responsible for the post-organ dump.
Yes, always leaves back doors into things. Have to keep finding them and closing them. The auto-doc is now erased of his routines. It was thorough. Only Mobius would know for sure what happened with the procedure. Perhaps.
Oh my god.
Well, and your brain, of course, it would know as well.
My brain would know?
It can communicate the procedure when we examine it. It is conceivable to trace its surgical scalpel prints once we have the brain. Might take some time, but your brain has no pain nerve to scream at us while we dissect it. Convenient. I detest screaming in my lab.
Science 35, what's this autodoc surgery code you mentioned?
Mobius's legacy code was in the old auto-doc. Yes, it fried itself after your procedure, so he couldn't tell for sure. It is unfortunate. We would have benefited from knowing how the breakthrough occurred. Even if we installed another chip, the information is lost.
Why would Mobius want my brain?
Why does he seek our destruction? Why did he build robot scorpions with intelligence training stingers? It is because he hasn't cleaned his biogel in a long time. Clearly he's got some sort of psychological corrosion. He's mad.
Science 25, these mechanical robo-scorpions consume intelligence. Are you certain of your findings?
Dr. O is certain of his findings, and no one else in the think tank is willing to test the results. Loss of brainial power.
Brainial power.
O has said on many occasions his inability to comprehend Mobius's robo-schematics is because of repeated robo-scorpion stings.
Or maybe it's because he's an idiot and doesn't understand it. That's what I think. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with he's stupid and doesn't understand it, just like all of you people. Mobius is the smartest one out of all of you. Let's talk to Dala, she's fucking creepy.
You are an unusual specimen to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank. Fearless and proud as a teddy bear.
That's a teddy bear.
Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us.
Well, I'm not fucking scared of you,
Yet
so.
have no such fear. Facing me, pt epidermis flushed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular expression. Will you indulge me? Say a few words. Face towards the monitors, please.
What
So that I
the?
might
She is
recall
weird
it
as hell.
for further examination.
The quick scribe jumped over the lazy paladin.
Yes, yes, go on. Seeing your lips and mouth forming words, both revolting and somehow... How does it feel to have the flesh roll around in your mouth like that?
Ugh.
To control
Just screwed me out about
each
myself.
muscle and the tongue. Like having a fish or extremely
Oh my
dexterous
God.
slug lolling and flopping in one's mouthal cavity.
She's creeping me out. Oh, I don't have... Coming out of her shell. Quest added. I don't have enough perception. Fuck. Who are you? What did you do here?
Why, my little bear of teddiness. I am Dr. Dalla, first head chief researcher of mineralogy and medicinal sciences. I have
Okay.
211 doctorates in both applied sciences and techniques to apply those sciences. I also possess a degree in curiosity and advanced curiosity.
Okay.
That is merely schooling, however. When possible, I prefer fieldwork and observation to holotape eidetics. It has proven useful, especially now. I have become the expert on humanology and lobotomite behavior here at Big Mountain. My research doesn't descend into formography. It is only science.
What's formography?
It's excessive examination of the human form to achieve psychological arousal.
Yeah, right, you're not into
Disgusting.
it.
I would never succumb to such
Yeah, right.
base appetites. Distractions.
Liar.
Filthy, filthy distractions.
211 doctors, how's that even possible?
Why, we create not only scientific marvels here at Big Mountain, but new sciences as well. Everything can be quantified, categorized, and dissected until every group can be subgrouped or partitioned.
First head chief researcher, lots of titles.
What is a name without a title or suffix for the sake of hierarchy? It is a long-standing quantification of personality and importance.
Okay.
We could not do without it. Surely you must be aware of the gravity of such attached appellations, just as surely as you must have a title.
I'm sometimes called a courier.
Oh, a mailman. A delivery man. Someone who takes parcels from place to place using their primitive feet or similar conveyance. You are the second one I've met in recent times.
Oh,
Very different specimens.
more hints about a second courier. There was another courier?
Of course. You must have met others in your travels. This one had met other couriers too. Although it sounded as if he hadn't met the correct
This must be
one.
a preview into
He asked
the
us
last
so many
DLC.
questions, and then he asked a most perplexing one. We had to segment the event out of our memories for safety.
Of course you did. What was the question?
I do not know, nor should we try to access it. Perhaps Klein has the logs. My evaluation would be to let your own curiosity go. I do not think that Klein remembers the conversation as being satisfactory.
He came and went. This must be a foreshadow to the Lonesome Road DLC where we're supposed to meet another mystery courier. The original courier who's supposed to carry the platinum ship but gave it to me instead. Why did you remove my brain and how?
Oh, removing it is a simple procedure. Well, except the complications it can cause
Yeah.
to the heart and spine.
Which you also took
But
out.
once the heart and spine are gone, no trouble at all. Clamp the subject down. One laser incision around the skull. Crack, snip, done. The brain is finally free of the skinvelope, which is then kept automated for cleanup duties around Big Mountain.
Aha.
Lobotomites. With you, however, Something is definitely wrong. We've never had a lobotomite who kept speaking after being forcibly lobotomized. I am relieved the pacification field is working. If it didn't, I would broadcast some
because I'd probably
concerning
murder
to my
every single
colleagues
one of you.
about safety protocols.
Got that right. But how am I still talking and walking around?
That is a good question. My theory is that the Tesla coils in your brain pan are still connected to your brain somehow. It really could be anywhere. Brains are a lot smarter than most researchers give them credit for.
Okay.
We still have your spine and heart. If you were to somehow find your brain wherever it sloped off to,
Slurp?
you could humanically reduce yourself again.
Okay. I feel strange in here, peaceful but on edge.
It is the pacification field emitters that are broadcasting into the emptiness of your skull. Without a brain, your aggression is suppressed in here.
Right. Is there any way to shut it off?
Why would you want such a thing? You might surrender to your hormones and commit primal aggression on me, on us.
Yeah,
again
I would.
and again. Then I would have to return the favor, activating my vivisectors and gently lobotomizing you from behind. Not something I would... No, the only way to circumvent the field is to have a brain. And we extracted that like we do all lobotomites here.
Excellent. I had other questions.
And interrogate.
Tell me about Dr. Mobius.
Dr. Mobius. A monstrous brain creased with wrinkles of 1,000 evils, with but one jaundiced eye with which to perceive the world. Exiled from the think tank for crimes too heinous to remain in recorded memory, and perhaps differences in research methodology. His one terrible eye forever peers at us, an eye of ever-increasing magnification. He watches from his dome in the Forbidden Zone, spying on us all.
Okay. I don't understand how the tech line wants will help.
It'll all become clear. If not, at least we will have the technology here at the dome where all technology belongs. When we have all the technology, all the answers, we can share it with the world, piece by piece. All will be in order, and all will
Why would I want to help
order.
these people? They cut my brain, heart, and spine out. They're keeping me pacified so I don't attack them, and then they want to make the whole world like Big Mountain. Why do I want to help these people?